Okay, welcome to this is going to be my first ever uh little live stream where I'm doing I'm actually doing a tier list today. So, I was I played GTA and I listen to the radio songs. Two of the main things I listen to are Nonstop Pop as well as let's see as well as Channel X because I actually kind of do like punk, but or actually really do like it. But anyway, so I thought I'd do start off with Nonstop because honestly, I do like pop, I do like punk, I like both of them. Um, so yeah, let's get this started. So first off, I'm going to do it in order of how the tracks appear on the GTA wiki here. So first off, we got Pure Shores by All Saints. How I have this arranged is to avoid copyright. The song won't play. The desktop audio is separated. It won't play on stream. To avoid copyright. Same reason I have the radio turned off in GTA when I'm online when I'm playing it. So I'm going to play it for a refresher. And then we have the ranks. And how it works is absolute banger. These are like the best ones. And then it goes down solid bop. Like, yeah, I like it. Now it's really good. I actually still seeking out the song kind of thing. Then good for like, it's good. Like, I might seek it out like every so often, but I'm not like thinking about it, And then when on radio, it's like, yeah, it's all right. Like, I'll listen to it occasionally. Like when it's on, I don't want to find it, but it's fine if I do. I don't care. And then no more than once, it's like, okay, I can tolerate it for one play ever. And absolute trash is like, yeah, I'm changing the station if I have to hear this again. I yeah, I really don't like those songs. But obviously I'm only going to be listening to little snippets based off the wiki because it only lets you play a little preview from Spotify. So with that being said, let's get into Pure Shores. Actually, let's find it here first. Let's see here. Don't wanna da da da. Where? Yeah, okay. Here we go. Let's move that up. Let's move it up as much as we can. There we are. So let's start off with Pure Shores. This I actually found. So no, it's not great, but it's good. It doesn't have like the album covers or anything. Not that I wanted it because when I saw another one, but I think it had some missing and as well as having the covers, so I couldn't really tell which song it was which. But yeah, let's listen to Pure Shores real quick, just as a refresher. Well, I'm going to listen to it. Oh, I'm going to turn it down a little. But yeah, it's I mean it's good. Like I genuinely like the melody of it. Um I mean standard what was this early 2000, yeah, 2000, early late 90s, early 2000s song. I like it. I'm not going to say it's bad. I I'd say it's up there with good. Maybe you could make the argument for Solid Bop. Um but yeah, I'm going to say it's a good song. Like I enjoy listening to it when it comes on in GTA. It's like maybe I might, yeah, I wouldn't say I actively would probably search it out most times, but it's a generally good song. Um, Next one up is got it right here. One thing. Again, this is why I'm listening to these again because some of them I just can't remember. Okay. Uh, Let me see. I like the like funk drums in this song, but let's see. I mean, I'm not sure if it because I don't think I'd go out of my way to listen to it. I think this might be for like when it's on the radio. Uh, what's the next one? Give me more. I think I already know what I'm going to do with this song. Where? No, I just have to find it. I want it that way, but promise. Okay, it's in this, right? Like, I think this had the full thing. If I could find it. I probably should have organized this a little off camera, but oh yeah, here we go. Let's move this to the front. Again, I'm going to have a listen. You can't hear it because audio, copyright things. But I'm going to listen to it. I mean, it's a Britney Spears song, which, Britney Spears from a pop perspective, I would say is up there. Um, right now it's just giving the chorus, so I can't I can't really give a great perspective. I mean, it's clearly not great enough for me to like remember the entire song. Like I don't think I've really gone out of my way to listen to this song. So for that reason, I think I'm going to have to put it up on like when it's on the radio. Just simply when it's on the radio, nothing more. Um but then we've got the Rhythm of the Night, which I mean, let me see if I could find it. It should be something easier to find because of the length. Yeah, here we go. I'd be able to find it. Again, yeah, I want to say this is an completely accurate one. Yeah, we even got the Spotify one giving us the same version. I mean, yeah, it's just a standard dance mix song. It's fine. Um, I can't say too much. It's an all right song. I don't mind it. I'm satisfied when I'm fine with it being on the radio. I think, yeah, I mean, I'll listen to it more often than I won't when it's like, even on the limited GTA radio, I'll listen to it more often than I won't. Uh, Glamorous by Fergie. Let's see what we got going on here. Where is it? This is going to be a harder one to find since is one of the many that don't have much going for it. Da, da, da. I can already know where I'm putting this one. That's how much that sticks with me. But why can't I? Okay. Okay. Oh, here we are. It's funny. Again, I don't notice it at first, but let's see what we got going on here. Again, not particularly good. Uh, it's all right. I don't mind it. Like, I'm not going to be like one of those haters that is like, ooh, I hate everything that is like overproduced. Don't get me wrong, I don't particularly like, these stereotypical songs. 2007, that I feel like 2007 is also when music started really losing a lot of feel to it, like even but because like I wouldn't say it's no more than once. I'd say it's definitely at the bottom of when on the radio, because it's like maybe a few times on the radio I'm fine, but I'm not sticking around for it, you know. Okay, adult education. Yeah, I already have my placement here, but let's listen to it again. Um, yeah, I don't really like this song. And that's not to say I hate 80s songs or even with like synth or anything, or even Hall and Oates. Um, because how do I word this? They're because Hall Notes. Uh, when I was actually looking up this song online, I want to say no more than like I'd like to say went on radio, but I do not really like this song. It's okay. No more. I would say I want to say no more than once, but it's like a kind of special case where it's like I don't really like it, but like if it's very spaced out listenings, it's like maybe I could tolerate listening to it more than once. Um, but I think more often than not, I would go out of my way to not listen to this song. And the Hall Notes, they have that song "Out of Touch," because when I was looking up the song for the tier list, YouTube popped up other things. Out of Touch was one of them, and so like I said, um, but yeah, like I said, adult education is not a very strong song. And okay, Jane Child, where is she? She should. I think I saw her. Yeah, right here. Let's see. Come here. And again, if anyone new is here, rules are that it is not playing in the stream. I can only hear it, not chat. So I do try to talk over it. Uh, so let's see. Um, this is honestly too synthy. Like I don't mind synth. Like in what's the word I'm looking for? But okay, this like it like okay. She's I think she's a little too pitchy too. Like I don't really like this song is like again, like I think it's I think it's better than adult education. So yeah, let me actually read. So All Saints Pure Shores, that's a good song. I generally like it. One thing I think, you know what? I think one thing might be actually one thing might be the worst one so far on Went on the Radio. And again, below these two. Next up is Work. Don't want to fall in love. Work. Let's see. So where is it? Work. I th honestly, okay, here we go. Work right here. Let's have a listen to it. Again, only I can hear it. It is not a mistake. Just trying to avoid copyright here. But let's listen to it. Um, this I don't know about other mixes, but I don't mind it. I kind of like it. I'm leaning on kind of like I'm looking on. I think it's Win on Radio. Um, I don't know what else to say. It's an it's a fine song. Like, let me see. 2008 again, kind of rough period of singing, but I I think it's maybe here. Yeah, I think I'm satisfied with right there. And again, the spell curve is not. I'm not trying to make a distinct like a purposeful bell curve or anything. This is just my opinion on these songs. I mean, so far not looking promising, but I feel like there's a good amount of songs that are pretty solid, and I think this is going to be my. I think this might be one that I actually kind of like coming up. Again, just a quick refresher, but I think, yeah, like I feel like it's got that R&B sound. Uh, US radio edit. Uh, yeah, like it's got the yeah, I do genuinely kind of like this song. Uh, let's see. Um, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think. Uh, is it good? Solid bop. It might be on the higher end of good. I could see the argument for it's being solid bop. Like, I don't think I like it that much, but I could see why you would. Um, so yeah, I think that is a pretty all right song. Um, okay, so next is Lady Hear Me Tonight. Yeah, I do remember this. I remember the intro to this because it starts off with Lady Hear Me Tonight. So let me see. Where is it on here? Um, bu- bu- okay, here we go. Uh, so yeah, that's Modio. I don't know, like Mojo. I guess it depends on the language you're thinking of, but let's hear it. Yeah, like it's got a nice groove to it. Like there's like I remember there's I don't know if it's gonna do it in this, but I remember like kind of like when it's just the bass or whatever, just boom, boom, boom. Like, it's good. Uh I definitely like listening to it on the GTA radio. Don't think I don't think I'd put it higher than that. It's all right. think I think Give Me More probably going to be the highest on the radio thing. But let's see. So with that being said, enjoy 90. So this is somewhat promising. 2000, yeah, like anything I'd say from the 90s onward are probably going to be at least somewhat respectable. The only two No More Than Once ones I got so far are both 80s. Um, so we got Anthem, right? That's the next one. Mm, I'm not, again, I'm obviously getting limited thing, and my recollection of the song isn't the greatest. So, I mean, take it with a kind of grain of salt, but it is my general feelings right now about how I'm feeling about this song. It also wasn't the greatest section of the song to listen to. Yeah, it was Anthem. Uh, let me just make sure. Okay. And let's see. Yeah, ooh, Anthem was right there. I forgot to even, but yeah, I'd say maybe very high. I had no more than once. I'd say probably a higher one. It's not good, really, but it's not garbage, you know? Like, I wouldn't, again, I even on, like, I'd basically have to be very deprived of other music to want to listen to this song. Mainly in GTA because now you can just plug your phone in to an actual car and just not even deal with the radio at all. That might actually, some of these I might actually make me want to turn the radio off altogether if I can't find a good song on GTA, but that usually isn't a problem. Like I said, I'm into Radio X and I have different opinions about a lot of the songs there, and I could obviously do a West or I was reading this West End Girls, another tier list on that, but let's see, West End Girls. That should be. I feel like that should be an easier one to find. Uh, yeah, I don't know with all the shifting around. Yeah, here we go. Uh, let's put that here. And let's hear it. I don't recall really being a big fan of this song. Uh, hmm. I don't hate it. I don't really like it much. Uh, I'm conflicted. Not not about making it an absolute trash song or not. It's it's more about whether then I like would I listen to this any on the GTA radio really at all. Uh, Again, I'd have to put it somewhere around here. Like I would maybe okay. I think this because I could actually for sure see myself occasionally, maybe once a month, if there's not anything really all that interesting on any of the other GTA stations, listening to it, Like it's just that occasional maybe kind of thing. Um Only Girl in the World by Rihanna. Okay, obviously I know this song. It was big in 2010. My mom listened to it. I basically listened to it on the radio when we were driving before I know it, but a little refresher, I guess. I mean, it's got the 2010 like uh you know dance song vibe where it's like it feels like yeah, it's got a catchy enough um like drum beat type of thing going for it. Like it's a very easy song to work out to, like but. So yeah, it's like, just that 2010s uh 2010s workout song kind of thing, which I don't really mind probably because I grew up with it, but I don't think I exactly really like it. I'd say maybe above here. Again, I already forgot what one thing sounds like, so maybe it moves up here. I'll have to go back and re-listen to some songs, I guess. But next up is With Every Heartbeat. Okay, I can already have an idea of this song. I feel like it being last in here was telling me something, but probably I'm too quick to judge. Let me 2007. Yeah, I feel like 27 or 2007, not 2017, but 2007. I mean, I'm obviously biased against songs made around this time. But with that being said, I like the violin. I think the violin in it is, or whichever string instrument that is, related string instrument even, is doing heavy lifting. For that reason, I'm probably going to put on good, maybe. Like low good, because I do like the violin. It's doing a lot of heavy lifting, I think. Music sounds better with you. I think I have an idea of this song, but again, refresher. Uh, okay, I don't. You know what? I take back what I said. I barely remember this song. Yeah, this was 98. I'm not really a fan. I again, I definitely needed to listen to some of these songs again because that wasn't really what I was thinking it was like. You know what? No More Than Once needs some more. I could see myself putting it on some occasional, like once, very much once in a while, but yeah, When on Radio is getting a little hefty. Everything She Wants. Let's see. 1984. Wham! I know I've seen that name. I know I've seen that name that on a song that I actually like. Really good. But I can't remember it. Um, let's see. What am I thinking here? Um, I honestly, I would Everything She Wants. I would, in fact, if I could find it, I would, in fact, um, probably listen to it more. I think it is, in fact, above the Wesson Girls one. Uh, there are some vocal inflections and such that I do like. Um, Overall, as a song as a whole, not really a fan, but still, it's all right. I Want It That Way. I mean, I already know where I'm putting this, but you know, I actually do. This will give you a hint, but I do actually like listening to this song pretty all right. Um, Especially with modern music. Like I actually like in hindsight, I do want to go back to this era of pop. Like at the time, I could see it as campy, but you know what? I think it's probably the best on the tier list so far. And now I know that's pretty much because a lot of the really good songs we just haven't really gotten to yet. But or at least in my opinion, what the really good songs are, we just haven't gotten to yet. Um, but with that being said, let's move on to the next one. Meet Me Halfway at Black Eyed Peas. I mean, I kind of, mm, I don't hate the Black Eyed Peas. I don't love them. 2009. It's an all right song. I can't complain about it. I think it's definitely I think it's definitely a win on radio one though. I am I I will listen to it, you know. I genuinely will listen to Meet Me Halfway. The question is where to put it. I think it's slightly worse than Only Girl in the World. Slightly. Um let's see. Yeah, but that's what I got to say about that. Our Own Way. I already know my opinions on this track. So that being said, let's have a quick listen to. And On Our Own, right? I didn't find it in this jumble. Oh yeah, this honestly really is not the best layout. Uh, okay, here we go. And you know what? Let's see here. Actually, let me hold on. Let me double check something real quick. Uh, okay. Cool. Window capture. Okay, and we're back to this. On Our Own. What do I have to say about this song? Uh, this kind of 1989. I could see the advancement into the 90s with this song from the 80s. I'll say that much. But I can't say it feels like a more campy, basically worse version of like the Ghostbusters theme. That's kind of what it reminds me of. And for that reason, I really like listening to this song. Yeah, it's probably the best of No More Than Once, really. Yeah, it's not that good of a song. Uh, Small Town Boy. Uh, where is that one? Um, let's see. Let's have a little listen to this. Okay. Uh, really? Okay. Bronski beat. That sounds like a very corporate thing to me. I don't know if the naming was just bad or what. Um, yeah. Uh, Not really on board with that one so much. Uh, wait. Yeah, this is Small Town. Yeah. Yeah, not really on board with that one. That might actually be, yeah, there we go. There we go. Like, to me, 80s songs are a pretty mixed bag as well. Uh, due to copyright. Yeah, copyright. Uh, also, welcome back. Yeah, I don't want to deal with potential copyright issues, so I don't know if I will do a YouTube edit of this or what, but yeah, so I'm trying to talk over the music as I'm listening to it myself. And uh I mean the point of the stream really is to kind of, I mean, just, do a, tier list in my opinion, but I mean, I do get it's kind of pointless without the music. I just am scared of copyright. But but also I also think I just wanted to give my opinion too. I mean, not much more than that, I guess. Uh that's really the main point. But I don't know. It's probably not going to be the greatest stream. But I do hope the opinions at least could offer value. But dude, honestly, I wish they did have like, yeah, that is true. I could have done that. But honestly, dude, I wish there was a category where you could do like, or like a React category, a proper React category where and also I might do this with other music too, so obviously once I figure out splits better. But like I was saying, I wish there was a better, like a React category where they kind of had like a referendum on DMCA because, you know, it's protected. Uh, anyways, I mean, I should get tomorrow. I'm going to do a gaming stream. I might, obviously, um, might so might in the meantime I'll probably try to figure out how to, because again I'm using like web, so I'm sure that's going to make it, so I'm sure splits are going to make it a little more complicated. I don't know. I'll try to figure that out. Also, I feel like you could probably get struck live, which also kind of makes it which also kind of negates the fact. But we're, so we are on Me and You. Yeah, I'm not too hopeful for this song. Anyways, where is that on? Yeah, right here. Found it. Again, I'm just using like, I'm using names. That's the main thing. The album covers, I don't recognize most of these songs outside of GTA, so the album covers are kind of useless to me 9 times out of 10. But yeah, anyways, this song, not really a fan of. I'm trying to get a good feel for this song. Uh, some of it timed out. Huh. Uh, yeah, this song, maybe, maybe I'll put it around no more than once. Not because I wouldn't listen to it on the radio, just not really all that much. Also, that reminds me, I have to double check because message warnings. That reminds me, I have to check my stream elements for that. I thought I had some stuff figured out. Whatever. Um, Me and You, yeah. Days Go By. I already know I don't really like this song, but I'm going to personally listen to it just So yeah. Ooh. Again, this is again high no more than once. I'm thinking that usually generally means that I would listen to it on the radio if that A, I'm not so sick of the song at the moment, and B, there isn't a better song on one of the other GTA stations. So it's better than me and you. I think they're both pretty not that great. Uh, what song's next? Uh, wait. That's on the bottom. Hopefully, it's not on the bottom for a bad reason. Uh, I feel like it might be though, because I don't really remember this. Uh, uh this song, uh, this song isn't the greatest in my opinion, but is it good enough to be on win on radio? Yeah, so I wouldn't listen to any of them. I probably should have thought out like how to handle copyright a little better, but I'm trying to think of again probably honestly I don't think Rockstar did the greatest with these because again top of this it's like all right, I'll listen to it if need be because I do like listening to music when driving in GTA. So I try to. Um, I definitely try to. Feel Good Inc. I already know where this is going. Actually, I don't have a solid idea, but I definitely know it's going high. Very high. Uh, I mean, yeah, I the question is which one? Solid bop, absolute banger. I'm thinking da, da, da. Um yeah, I'm definitely thinking I'm thinking absolute banger. I mean, it is a like it's a classic song in my opinion. GTA or Rockstar Games definitely warranted putting this song in this. Uh yeah, honestly also I'm not even sure if you could. I might just have to do a Spotify playlist next time because I was like, I'll just pull up the quick like little, I'm not even sure if I could separate desktop audio in that way. I think maybe might need to use a proper extension, like Spotify extension. So, I mean, I'll admit it, mistakes were made. I'm not going to say they weren't, but next time if I do this again, hopefully I'll have a better plan. I just kind of thought of this would be a little fun idea, but um, all right. Let me see. Oh, it's right there. Perfect. I feel like the later songs are certainly getting, at least in this ranking order, are definitely getting better. Oh, wait, no, it's New Sensation. That's the next one we have not listened to, which is not very far. I feel like I've also listened to one of these INXS. I feel like there was a big song by them too. I can't remember which one it would be at the moment though. Um, I'm not feeling it completely. Uh, I think it is at least as good as being on the radio. Maybe like middle of the road. Like right. Wait, that's all right. My bad. New sensation probably around here. Um, yeah, I just wasn't thinking that, the copyright issue would be a huge deal either because like, I want to it's more about the because tier lists are obviously more about the ranking, more about my commentary about it. Um, but yeah, next time probably do have to get the music more involved. But so yeah, that's new sensation, right? All right, which is already in a good place. I mean, it's one of those like I've noticed this. A lot of these songs are one of the are those like kind of house songs, I guess, that aren't really, in my opinion, that great. Uh, it's yeah, I could. It's all right. I mean, it's all right. Honestly, the title of the song says it all. I think it's, I think it's higher up there, like probably behind Britney's, like probably just, you know what? I, yeah, I'd say it's probably up there on Went on Radio, just barely not good enough to be good. Like to where I'm like, okay, I want to listen to this outside occasionally, outside of the radio. Like this is like, okay, I'll listen to this outside of the radio, maybe if I think about it. Solid Bop is like, yeah, I'm definitely listening to it. And then of course, Absolute Banger is like, dude, this is the like one of the best they ever chose. Applause by Lady Gaga. I think it. I mean, oh, it's right there too. I forgot to put there, but I think it is actually good. Uh, it kind of falls into like the workout thing, but like the 2010s like dubstep kind of workout songs, but not very heavily. So I think it's good. I don't think I'd necessarily go out of my way to listen to it, but I would listen to it outside of like just, oh, it's playing on the radio. Uh Living in a Box. I have an idea of this song. Um 87. Yeah, I have mixed feelings about 80s songs, like 80s pop synth songs in general. Again, if you know how to use like if you know how to like just keep them as an instrument in the song and not the like instrument in the mix, I think synths are fine. I don't mind them. They don't bother me like if they're just not like like too heavily used. And a lot of these 80s songs, at least, and I think this is why so many songs are either went on radio or no more than once, is because a lot of those early songs were a lot of synth heavy 80s songs. And I mean, I think uh probably here, right behind All Right. Actually, probably better. Actually, I don't know why All Right's this high. I mean, I don't think Lady or any of the other ones behind I would go out of my way to listen to, but I want to like really say I don't like that song that much. Like kind of put it into like, yeah, I'm definitely not going to seek out this song. So I don't know why it was that high. 2013. Don't like a lot of songs from the 2010s. And this is probably one of Lord's worst songs. Uh anyways, this chorus is not intriguing me at all. It's in my opinion, it is trash. It's just like like to me it sounds like just some your average corporate slop. And yeah. It's right here. Actually, there's a lot more later songs I thought were that are actually not that good. Again, just a repetitive chorus, and it sounds like the song sounds like it wants to be more complex with its like melody, but it's just a bunch of repetition. That's probably my biggest issue with it. Is it's just a lot of just repetition. I don't know what else to say other than that. Um anyways, uh okay. Yeah, this I yeah, yeah, I don't really like I already know where this song's going. Uh Midnight City. Okay, I'm in a good spot to where it's like I don't really like this song. The question is it bad enough to be absolute trash? It's just the same like beat over and over and over again. Uh Honestly, I think I think the initial beat's probably good enough where it wouldn't be like the worst of absolute trash, and I could see someone who actually likes listening to it no more than once kind of thing. Like it's like, okay, I like it. I like what it's trying to do, you know? But it's not good enough to where I actually want to listen to it very often, being no more than once, obviously. Um Cooler Than Me. I know this song. I think it's one of the better songs. I think I might actually even consider it being good. Maybe, maybe I want it that way and Cooler Than Me are. I'm conflict. Actually, this might be a solid bop. I feel like it's actually doing a pretty good job with yeah, I feel like it's actually doing like rhythmically and all that. It's actually doing a pretty solid job. I think his voice is a little too high for my taste, but I think overall it's pretty solid, I'd say. But ooh, Tape Loop. Oh wait, no, that's not yet. Time is now. Again, problem with some pitchiness, but uh but I would say it's probably on Win on Radio. I probably would. I don't hate the vocals. They're a little pitchy, but I would say probably just behind Give Me More. I could see myself seeking it out, but and that's again so good, but I can't like actively see myself listening to it often outside of GTA. But okay, Tape Loop. I already know where I'm putting this. I think actually do I it's good. I definitely think it's good. Is it a bop though? Because I have like looked up the music video and stuff like that plenty of times. Uh Maybe bop. Like it's low solid bop if I put it up there. It would at least be right below Backstreet Boys. I'm trying to think which one I'd prefer it being in. Maybe solid bop. maybe solid bop. Like I said, low if so. I might change it later. Moves like Jagger, okay, Maroon 5. Not really a fan of Maroon 5, and I'll get to why yep, I hear it already. Let me let it play. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so Christina Aguilera, like, I feel like great singers are like great actors. They could save absolute trash. And Christina Aguilera does a lot of work for this song, but it's it's still it's still a Maroon 5 song. So I'm not sure if I could give it the prestige of calling it a genuinely good song. Like I don't think I have it in my will to do that. Unfortunately, I think I might have to put it just above Britney Spears on the win on radio thing, because as good as Christina Aguilera sounds in the song, she can't save it. It's still Maroon 5. Like, I I don't know. Like, she's already saving it enough in my opinion. Like, she's actually making it listenable. Like, it's kind of like a twist, like an actually good twist in a bad movie. You just sit through the bad movie just to wait till the good ending that saves the whole thing for you. Um, yeah, but promises, promises. Anyways, here we go. I remember the title, obviously. Um, let's see. Yeah, maybe next week or something I do another music tier list where I rank music, obviously, in uh I can't really see myself seeking this out. So it's good. It's probably better than the time is now. Um but yeah, so yeah, next week maybe I'll do another ranking tier list where I actually figure out how to like properly separate the things. I might have but yeah, I might have to use Spotify. Send me an angel. Yeah, I already have an idea of where this is going. Um, again, I like the female like vocals. I would say it is a solid bop. Well, not a solid bop, but like a bop for the radio. Like, you could argue it's a good song. I don't think I personally would make that argument. Again, it's a little too 80s for my personal taste, but only a little to like where it's just keeping it shy of being good. Uh okay. Um Kids, I mean, this is okay, I might actually consider this a solid bop. Like, I like the okay. I genuinely do like this song. I don't think I ever actually see like search for this outside of I don't think I've actually searched for this song outside of GTA, and I don't know why. I don't know why it slipped my mind, but I think it's a generally solid song. I maybe a little heavy on like the artificial, so to speak, music, instruments, whatever. But yeah, it's genuinely good song. Um, I would consider it probably maybe lower on the bop, like just shy of being good. But I think that makes sense. Getting to the end of this thing. Something. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, and then yep. It's okay. Let's see here. Yeah. Let's go all the way. I could see myself listening to this occasionally whenever it does come on the radio. Not so. Yeah, I could see it being maybe if like Promises is like the bare minimum to like regularly listening to it on the GTA radio. Then yeah, I'll put it in between Promises and Send Me an Angel. And then of course like Give Me More I'd say would be the bare minimum for like okay, maybe I'll look it up on occasion. Not enough to put in good, but uh enough. There's about to be an ad break. I have that warning set up for myself. So let's see. With that being said, let's see. So we are down to what? Yeah, we should be down to our last three songs, and I will tell you, I do really enjoy this one of these songs. I thought Six Underground was like the last one here. Um, but yeah, let's see. Got an ad break notification, but I'm not sure when that plays. It feels like it's a little delayed, so I don't know. Let's go all the way. Um, Not a huge fan of this. I I'd say I would definitely say low win on radio. It's an all right song. I would I wouldn't say I would happily listen to it on occasion, but I could tolerate listening to it on occasion. Like, but then again, like, okay, wait. As much as I could, in theory, tolerate these songs, like if there's nothing else on, I could say I could definitely keep Let's Go All the Way in Win on Radio because it's like well I my feelings towards the song are definitely a toleration of them rather than like a genuine enjoyment of any kind. It's like it's not enough to make me want to change the station on in GTA because I have to reiterate these are GTA station rankings because again, real life you have A more options on the radio and B your phone nowadays. So this is very much a GTA overall rating. I'm not comparing this to I shouldn't say I'm not comparing this to real life because I'd say anything above Win on Radio is um anything above Win on Radio is something I would actually it's like real life rankings. Like I think these songs are genuinely pretty good in real life. These are solid bops in real life and all that. And honestly, Win on Radio, when I say Win on Radio, I'm specifically saying like Win on Radio in GTA, you know? Like that's the thing. Like when you're given like an option of 100 radio stations on your going on your phone, obviously you're going to like I would obviously search a lot of these songs just actively on my phone. I don't even use the car radio anymore, you know? So this is definitely a different kind of comparison. Uh Anyways, let's get back to our top two now. So we've got what is it? The bronze medal or well, yeah, I'm actually comparing to actual rankings. These are not in ranking order, so I don't know what I'm talking about. But Six Underground, I kind of wish this was less because, and you'll see why when I say it. Dude, I really do like this song. I wish this was last because after all the after all the mediocre and trash songs, like, dude, I like I genuinely like 90s Britpop. Like, I would say it's an absolute banger. Now, whether or not now it's in front of Good Feel Good Inc., maybe. I could see the argument either direction myself. I think it might be better. Like, it kind of reminds me of the song Duvet, another Britpop song from around this time. Again, the British with pop music at in the late 90s at least were really good. You know, like, they also felt really authentic too. Like, I could tell, like, first of all, what kind of name is Stinker Pimps, but I kind of feel like they wrote their own music and they wrote it genuinely. It wasn't like some record label being like, we need to force this kind of beat, this, this kind of feel down your throat, or down the consumer's throat rather. Like, don't be creative, follow our guidelines kind of thing. Uh Now this song, Tell It to My Heart, last one, not, I could tell you right now, is not as good. 80s synth. Uh, mm, I think it's, yeah, I think it's right below. Like, Send Me an Angel has female vocals that are just killer, in my opinion, that actually make the song, like, actively make the song more enjoyable to listen to. Whereas Tell It to My Heart isn't really that unique. So yeah, I think honestly, looking at it, I think this might actually be my final decision with the ranking, the tier list, whatever. Uh, Went on radio a lot, like, and I kind of, it kind of makes sense, because it's like some of these songs are good, but are they really great? Like, some of these, like, I feel like Win on Radio could have been a much narrower category. It could have been a single row selection here, but like, they decided to pick a lot of very synthy 80s songs that just didn't translate well. And like, I get it. I think because Nonstop Pop is, I think, supposed to be like the 80s station in GTA. And they're like, you know what? Let's not. I think they shuffled around some songs here and there and stuff like that. And you could tell because there's a lot of very synthy, not that great 80s songs in here. Like I said, synth mixed with 80s, not inherently bad. But but the 80s were just in general too reliant on synth songs, heavy songs, and like I said, in moderation, sure. But when you're just like pumping every song with so much synth, and I think that's really what brought a lot of these songs down, is just also a lot of 2000s, late 2000s, early 2010s songs, I'd say, in here too, which again goes back to being synth heavy, like dubstep, kind of not great. Again, the only thing that saves Lady Gaga from being in Win on Radio is simply because it's not that like dubstep sounding, like workout song. Um so yeah, I think with that being said, think with that being said, that will have to do this tier list. Shorter. I expected this to be a shorter stream. I'm actually kind of surprised we managed to get a whole hour out of this. I think I felt I knew we were probably going to be cutting it close. So yeah, let's go back to full webcam. Yeah, I think I'm done with this tab completely. Let me see here. Let me just come here. Okay. So, with that being said, um, yeah, I think that will be all for today. So, go touch your grass because that's what I'm going to be doing after this. And go do your own thing. I'm going to do my own thing. I'm probably going to be working on figuring out how to get some shorts going or something like that. And so yeah, with that being said, I'll see you next time. Tomorrow should be probably Water Park Sim, maybe. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do GTA too soon from now. Um, so yeah, I'll see you then. Goodbye.